I can't see y'all. So you guys can see that I pinned something in the comments. You can look over there and that will give you the information that you need as far as a question and answer. Again, if you guys want a reading, like we talked about the other day, you can go to my email and the link is on my community tab for the GoFundMe. And you can go do that route. When you do it, let me know and we can get to your reading, okay? But during this live, any questions you want answered, they are $10. So, okay, you know that saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears, okay? Something here along the lines, and I just saw 111. I feel like a lot of you guys are doing a lot more research. There's something here as well as earlier I was getting some past life energy. So I feel like this was needed for you guys on your next, I heard level up. Spiritually, you got to get more knowledge and you got to get it from somewhere. So when you're ready, the information usually presents itself to you. It gets passed down some way. And I just saw 144 on the time to you. Okay, so this is why we're talking about this, the 7 Hermetic principles, because someone out there needs to know these. You need to understand that as you guys were doing your healing, you unlearned what you knew so that you could heal, so that you could relearn. So now what you guys are relearning is meant to empower and transform your reality. We kept talking about those new beginnings and stuff, and it's like, okay, how do we have these new beginnings with the same? Okay, so we're removing that same, and this is kind of giving you guys it's like a, what do you call that, a spiritual reboot is what I heard. So I don't know if you guys have heard, and if a lot of you guys are in that magician energy, then I'm pretty sure that you've heard of Hermes, okay? If not, this is also something that you guys are going to learn as well, how to tap into the energy of Hermes for your manifestations. Now, I want to talk a little bit about who that is and why that's important for you. You guys, there's like a connection here with the number 3. And when you guys are doing like your stuff, your manifestations, a lot of you guys use the power of 3, right? And so the power of 3 for you guys talks about, really, it's the trine energy 1, 2, it's the Trinity, you know, how you work with your spirit team, whoever your Trinity is. But when it comes to like the true magic that you guys are doing, you need to look up, and this is why I said get you a notebook and a pen. You need to look up Hermes, okay? And he was called the thrice great, so the 3 times great. So he was the master magician. So a lot of you guys, the things that I am about to tell you are things that you only get granted knowledge when you are ready for. And this was on me like since yesterday to talk about this, but I was like, I don't know, because it's very controversial, you know, but so is everything. I don't know. So I just said, okay, let's just do it. So these are the laws of the universe, right? And these laws for you guys are very important. These laws are the ones that you guys follow. That I don't know if you guys really understand why you follow it. It's just innately your compass. And I'm about to break down why you do, why you guys are called to be spiritual and follow these. You're going to have to just follow, okay? And again, you can sidetrack me whenever you want. Hi, how are you? And you can ask a question, whatever you want. You know how to do this. We do it all the time. Okay. So we're going to talk Hermes, 7 Hermetic principles. They are here to help you understand and master the universe, okay? So, you know, we talk about spiritual law. We keep talking about justice and tarot, what that actually means, how to incorporate that. This is like the behind the scenes of the tarot that you guys be using every day. And it's why you need to know this, 444. It's another level of protection for you to add onto your knowledge. Something here, okay? And again, everybody's not going to want this information. Everybody's not going to hear it. So again, this is one of those things that if you're called to resonate with this, you'll stumble upon it. You'll stay and watch. You'll ask questions. You'll try to get clarity, because this is very important for the next level of your journey if you are serious about this, okay? So these studies go back to the 1st century, okay? These are the natural laws that govern the universe, given and passed down from teacher to student when the student is ready, okay? So you guys are ready. Let's get into it. And it's crazy because this information comes to you literally like by way of learning. And the more you dig, you find. For me, no one did this. Just me learning, like, you know, about how to like manifest and stuff. I stumbled upon the Hermes information, and it was like one of those things in the reading where it said, you know, it finds you when you're ready. So this was like a year ago for me that it found me. And so I haven't been called to teach it until right now. So there's a reason you guys are getting this, and I just saw 555. So the 7 Hermetic principles. The first one is, like I said, y'all better get a notebook. The first one, after we'll get into the energy. Okay, so we're learning right now, okay? Mentalism. Number 1 is mentalism. And it says that the all is mind, the universe is mental. This embodies the truth that all is mind. The universe itself at an underlying foundational level is mental. Okay. Life, matter, and energy of the material universe are thoughts of an infinite and universal living mind. Okay. All things share a connection because they all exist within the mind of the all. You guys got to know what the all is. And by this time, I know you do. Okay. Energy, power, and matter are subordinate to the mind. Thought with thought. There are 3 planes of existence: mental, physical, and spiritual. Okay. 3 planes of existence. The second, I hope y'all are writing this down because we ain't talking about this again. This is very important, and I tell you this because you guys are in this energy of manifesting. I see it. I'm talking about it every day. This energy of abundance, this energy of different realities. I heard 717. I heard time travel the other day. You guys are going back and going forward. There's a reason you're supposed to pick something up, and this is something you need to have. Correspondence. Number 2, as above, so below. As below, so above. As within, so without. As without, so within. Always a correspondence between the laws and phenomena of various planes that manifest as being and life, okay? There is nothing that is hidden. Solutions to problems by looking at there are solutions to problems that you can find by looking at what exists at a layer above and below the problem, okay? To infer the pattern and shadow nature of what is in between. Remember how we got the other day that card? Everything ties in. We got the card that said the in-between, and what happens in the in-between is really waiting for what is above and what is below to balance out so there can be the middle. So the in-between is very important. The in-between is where you guys create your manifestations and wait for the proper balance between the above and the below. You get it? Okay. I hope this is making sense. All right. 2, let me see. The whole of the universe by exploring. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Number 3 is vibration. Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. Matter, energy, spirit are simply varying ratios of vibration. Okay. Number 4, I see somebody with a highlighter. Good job. Okay. I be using highlighters too. Thank you for taking down the notes. Okay. Polarity. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pair of opposites. Like and unlike are the same. Opposites are identical in nature, but different in degree. Extremes meet. All truths are but half-truths. All paradoxes may be reconciled. There are 2 poles in everything, and that opposites are really only 2 extremes of the same thing. Difference is degree. Okay. Example, hot and cold. Both of them are temperatures. They're just different degrees. Okay. Perception of degree or perceptions of degree. We can change the polarity of a degree of emotion by recognizing it is the same and choosing the degree which best suits our needs. So meaning being present, right? So if you're present and you have an emotion, then you can presently see the emotion and choose to switch it to a higher. Understand? Okay. If that makes sense. We can change the polarity. Okay, difference is not a hurdle to be surmounted, but two expressions of the same thing differing in degree. Okay, another way of looking at it, everything has its place. Okay, let me say, to choose between, art of mental alchemy. So there's something here as well. Another way of, what was it? Manifesting, right? The art of mental alchemy. So some people use, fire magic. Some people use water magic. Well, this is how you guys use the mental magic, the sword energy, right? The art of mental alchemy. Let me read that for you again. Difference is not a hurdle to be surmounted, but two expressions of the same thing, differing in degree, to choose between. So you have choices, pretty much. Telling how you look at things, pretty much. Okay. Something here about poles too. I heard the equator. Somebody's researching, so keep going. Number 5, rhythm. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tide. All things rise and fall. The pendulum swing. Okay, so this is the thing here with the pendulums, right? So you know how a lot of people there's a lot of readers that y'all be seeing that just be swinging pendulums around and stuff like that. Okay, let's talk about the pendulum. Okay, all things rise and fall. The pendulum swing manifests in everything. The measure of the swing to the right is the measure of the swing to the left. Rhythm compensates. Okay. The pendulum swing of the principle of rhythm. There's something here too with you guys who are learning to use pendulums. I'm seeing like the grid on the table. The way in which your pendulum is swinging, how it's swinging, the curve of the swing. That's like a mental science that you alone will have to figure out for you and your pendulum and your setup, okay? Let's see. Everything exists in a measured motion, from here to there, moving in and out, swinging back and forward, the rise and fall of tides, ebbing and flowing, and never truly sit still, always changing. Controls the cycle of life and death, creation and destruction, rise and fall, and manifest in our mental states. This is all rhythm. These are all the natural ebbs and flows that you guys, spiritual beings, might be feeling more of because you're empathic and you're sensitive. There's a reason why you guys are feeling these things, the ebbs and flows. There's a reason why I tell you go with the flow. The moon has a lot to do with the rhythm of things as well, okay? Okay. You guys are in this heavy manifestation period, so let me see. When in tune, you understand that every mental state exists in rhythm. Things you lose will come back, and that which you have now will disappear later. It's kind of like, be grateful for what you have now because it could be gone tomorrow, but also knowing, like we said the other day with the Wheel of Fortune, when things are good for you, they're usually good. They may not be good for someone else, but things always change. It's the rhythm it's the flow of life. So you're never really stuck. You're just in a place of waiting, Cause and effect, number 6. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Everything happens according to law. Chance is but a name for law not recognized yet. There are many planes of causation, but nothing escapes the law. Cause for every effect, effect for every cause. Nothing merely happens for no reason. No such thing as chance. Higher planes dominating lower ones, and nothing escapes cause and effect. Nothing happens with no explanation. There's a reason why I keep saying the same thing, nothing, okay? Rise above to become your own cause. Okay, so if you're going through something right now and you feel like it's because of something else, you have to rise above that thing to become your own cause. Understand what I'm saying? So so you cannot think that something is happening to you. Whatever it is that your situation is, rise above that to become your own cause of change. And I just broke my pen, so sorry, guys. All right. Gender. This is the last one. Gender is, oh, wow, pink. Sorry. Gender is everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. Gender manifests on all planes. Feminine and masculine exist in all things, physical, mental, and the spiritual plane. Plays a role in generation as well, creation and regeneration. Masculine drives progress, feminine, receptive, sacred, protective energy. Well, feminine is, okay. So every male has feminine and every female has masculine. To choose the middle path between these extremes of the present feminine and future-driven masculine and seek balance in all things is the key to using all 7 Hermetic principles to full effect and achieving lasting self-mastery without straying too far from the path, okay? How to use your mind to communicate with the mental universe. This is how to use your mind to communicate with the mental universe, okay? Okay, because we all is mental, right? All dreams help you to imagine a realm of higher aspiration. So everything that you guys see as a vision or have as a dream is something that allows you to know to tap into that higher realm, because we are on that, that middle plane of existence. So the dreams that you get are what tap you into the higher. Understand? Okay. These are the tools for the priests, the pharaohs, and I heard the high priestesses. So those of you guys who are truly tapped in, Hierophant energy, high priestess energy, this is what you needed to know. This is what you will be learning. This is what your ancestors will be showing you in your studies. I heard studies because you guys are on this, you guys are learning right now. So, let me see. Sometimes the teacher got to be the student, Go ahead and ask any questions that you guys may have. Also, hailing frequencies is another one that you guys should be incorporating. You guys need to know what some of the hailing frequencies are for the body. Those are going to be coming to you as well. Right now, it's a lot of heart-centered energy. So you guys need to find some heart-centered frequencies. Let's see what y'all need to know. Go ahead and ask any questions that you guys have. I had to get that message out, but whatever y'all need now, let me know. A lot of them are coming through. Now is the time. Somebody may need a dream interpretation reading. Start looking up these numbers, especially 222 when you see it. Whoever that was for, ouch. Oh my goodness, ouch. Let me know what y'all need. Hey, is that you now? Let me know. Oh. I said this is what you guys need to get into alignment as well. So there you go. You need to add that to your book. Your book of knowledge is what they said, your ancestors. I should get a message from them. I haven't done an ancestor message in a long time. Huh? I feel like that was one. Do I want to take out the index cards? Somebody say something. Let me know. Am I taking out these index cards? It's crazy. It makes me wish I had wrote down the dates that the days I wrote these things. I don't know why I didn't do that. I don't know. So for y'all that have these books and stuff, make sure when you're writing them, write the date. Write the dates, because you'll go back to them years from now. You'll be looking at them like I'm doing right now. Like, what the hell? When did I do this? Just looking at the book. Oh, wow. We also need some more channelers out here, is what I heard. There's a lot of readers out here, but we need more channelers. You don't have to be a reader to be a channeler. We need more people that can channel. That's what I heard. I'm seeing that double mission card. Channeling and uplifting or something like that. Someone out there. Let's see. Who wants twin energy? Twin energy, let me know. Oh, wow. Let me see what's going on here. You know what I used to have? I used to have a past life deck, and it's crazy because I gave it away because I can see it so clearly that I was like, I don't need those. Now I saw someone who was using one the other day, and I'm like, damn, I wish I had that still. I want to do some past life readings too. Those are fun. What do y'all need? I really don't feel like taking out the index cards because that'd be giving a whole different energy, and I just don't want that. We want to keep it light and stuff. I know you guys like those though, because you tell me. I can't do that right now. It's Sunday. Can we have a light day? Let's see. We'll get some tarot. Not that that's any lighter, but I heard your Reiki power. Someone out there wants to know if their Reiki healing is working. Yes, it is. That's why I just heard Reiki power. It's a natural thing. You don't really have to work at that. Oh, wow, there's a lot of cards over here. What do y'all want? I got twin energy, but I'm not going to do that till y'all let me know. Until that time, I'm going to take the tarot out. If the tarot asks for it, then I'll do it. No, you know which one I'll ask? I'll ask the chosen ones, period. What we talking about. And if the twins come out, then we'll do a twin message. If not, then we won't. I think I said that's fair. So, all right. Let's see. Oh, this doesn't even go in this deck. All right, let's see what it is that we are talking about. And I'll go off of that. I will go off of that. The natural Reiki powers. Dream messages. Whoa. Okay. Natural Reiki powers. We got dream messages. We got wake up. So a lot of you guys are waking in your sleep is what I'm hearing as well. You might be waking up more at night. You're getting a lot of messages through your dreams. Also, you're being healed through your dreams. That's another part of your shaman powers that you guys have. Something here that you're meant to do with your shaman gifts. So is this why you wanted to know if it was working or not? I think you should start that. Highly ranked in the spiritual world. Also getting Nefertiti energy for some reason. Work with crystals. If she has come through to any of you, when she comes through, she requires a lot of hermit energy. She definitely works with you one-on-one. So when I got that goddess card that came through and the generational curse breaker card, it made me think of Nefertiti because she comes through when you guys reach a certain level of healing for the divine feminines, and she taps you into this. So there's something, that's another reason why you had to learn that. There's certain doorways that cannot be opened until certain knowledge is learned for you guys. And that's why it's important that you know who you can trust as a reader. For those of you guys who are doing it for the journey part of it and not just the tarot portion of it, you don't need to worry about this because you have that. Anybody has any question? If anybody thinks there is, I feel like there's an ancestor that you want to talk to. There's an ancestor you have a question for. Something about your lineage. Let me know. Sorry, I don't know where I went. Let me know. Trust yourself. Still haven't seen that twin card. So like I said, I'm not doing that until it comes out. And it's not. It's just not what it's about. What about these tarot readers? You guys are meant to... Oh, no. Okay. So if it's hidden, you're the light. You're meant to shine the light on these things. And I don't know, for some reason, I feel like a lot of people can read tarot cards, but I feel like there's something here that we're learning about the root of tarot. And if you look at the original deck, it will make a lot of sense to you, what I'm speaking on, because the imagery that is in that deck, you won't be able to pick up if you're not of a certain lineage. Some of you guys are learning that as well. This is why you are able to tap into the tarot the way you are and get the symbols that you receive and give the messages that you give. I feel like you're, yeah, so, there you go. I said this before. If it's in you, then it's in you, right? Correct? Not only are these hidden secrets from others, these are secrets that have been hidden from you, and you're learning them now because you need them for this. I just said this next season. Y'all saw the abundance card. So for tarot readers out here, I feel like you should tap into your roots and do this tarot thing. Don't water yourselves down. Don't try to be like another tarot reader is what I'm getting. You're unique in your own way. There's many ways to read tarot. Let me say, somebody out here is meant to read tarot. There's a divine feminine. Whoa. There's a divine feminine that's but you're meant to read tarot and do energy work through your tarot readings. Or you need to know that your tarot readings do provide energy healing. That's a way you heal. You could just think that you're giving messages or exposing truths, but it's something about your communication. I heard the octaves of your voice. There's something about your voice. You must have Mercury somewhere. Well, you must have something about your Mercury placement speaks on your life purpose in speaking, communication. So you are meant to do just that. You hear the horn? The card fell out and the card fell out and the horn goes off. Okay. So let's talk about twin flames. If anybody has any questions, let me know. This is just a chill whatever. Whatever the energy is whatever it is. Whatever comes out is what comes out. And what's coming out is what you guys need right now. I am, the success card. Those of you guys who are on twin flame missions and you're wondering, will it be successful? Yes, it will. Okay. It was meant to. Twin flame mission success. You guys are here to do something. And I feel like for this too, for a lot of twin flames, it's deeper than just like love. There's something here about unconditional love. There's something here about the things that twin flames have to go through along their mission. That breaks the curse for a lot of things, that shows people a different understanding for what love is and how love is an action and how love is a learning and teaching experience and what it actually is, what it actually means to love, what it actually means to be loved, to forgive, to have forgiveness. There's something here that you guys are meant to show and, bring truth to. There's so many things out here about these relationship goals, and a lot of these things are fake. It's fake. It's truly fake. But the twin flame journey for you guys is really here to show you, the importance of knowing yourself so that you can know another person. So, it's about self-love in all aspects. And this is also why you guys deal with so much of this. Hi, guys. I see you coming in. It's why you deal with so much of that. Because the power of this connection. Every single one, whether you have a platform or not, every one of you that is one of these has one of these here. And it's why you guys deal with so much of this. I feel like someone wants me to talk about the twin flames that are in the public eye. There's still success here. Even through all of that. Even through all of that. How are you? I need to learn about generational curses. Abundance. You have an abundance of angels protecting you. What is it that you would like to know about generational curses? Would you like to know which one exactly it is? Because, let me see here. When you talk about wanting to know about generational curses, we all have a different one that plagues our bloodline. We all have a different one that we have come here to realize and heal. So, generational curses. Let's talk about it. How do you see them to know that it is one? I'll take my situation, for example. Many times I've seen different things, right? Let's just talk about mental health. Now, a lot of times this to me is a generational curse, thinking about mental health like that, because where does it stop or where does it start? A lot of the things that people are dealing with right now are merely happening because something hasn't been addressed in the past to stop that cycle from happening. I said the other day that a pattern creates a cycle. And so we have to understand about creating these cycles. We got to watch out for the patterns that keep, presenting themselves to us that we may see or not see. It's also about us being more present in the moment. So when we talk about mental health in the Black family, right? We talk about addictions and I'm just taking the Black family because I'm Black. I don't know anything about any other family. You understand? When we talk about mental health in the Black family, when we talk about addiction in the Black family, and that addiction can be alcoholism, it could be drug use, whatever it is. This is a mechanism that people have used generation after generation after generation. And when I used to drink a little bit, but when I learned about spirits, and when I look at things and I say, well, damn, there's a liquor store in every corner. Like weed is such a big deal, but we got liquor stores and bars on every corner, and we just getting that liquor out to people, and they're just drinking it, and it's just messing with the mind, the liver, all these things, and that's okay, But then when it comes to weed, it's like, that's so wrong, that's so bad. I haven't really seen weed damaging families, I don't see people, going crazy off of weed. I'm just saying what I've seen. I don't see people getting into cars and crashing and killing people off of weed. I don't see that, but it is what it is. I have seen that to be, it's so readily available to people, and there's no limit on, how much of it you can buy. It's like you could go to the liquor store and buy cases and cases and cases, and that's fine, but you get looked at crazy if you got like an ounce of bud. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. But when I'm talking about the generational curse behind it, it takes one in a family to look at these things that have been passed down. Like for me, my father was an alcoholic. Okay. My brother that passed away, he ended up picking up that trait. My younger sister ended up picking up that trait. I have most of my family, they're alcoholics, and when I think back to my childhood, I equate a lot of the trauma that I endured to people that were drinking and were not in their right minds, right? And I think back to a lot of the trauma that occurred to me as a child. It was, my father was drunk, and now here I am, 34 years old, and I remember the trauma, but he says it never happened because he was too drunk to remember it. So I'm like, okay, here we go. I can look at myself and I can say, I could continue, I can drink, right? Or I can say, I look at what the drinking has done in my family. I look at what the drinking has done generation after generation. I look at how, my father, what it did to him. And I look at how my grandfather as well. My granddaddy was, he was an alcoholic. He drank a lot. So, that took his life. And then my father, he drank, and then my brother, he drank, and my sister, she drank. It was just a cycle. And I just kept seeing the same thing, like people losing children, people just messing up their lives over a drink, a drink, like what the fuck? And so for me, that was when I learned I had to look at it. And I was like, okay, well, is it really mental health in my family, or does my family just have addictions? Because people don't realize that a lot of times the addiction, the mental health is what they rely on each other. You get what I'm saying? Like the addiction disrupts the mental health. The addiction dampens the mental. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, is it an addiction problem or is it a mental illness? And you can't see the difference because they're both the same. So when you take away the drinking portion of it, then you can rule out sometimes that it's not really a mental illness. And this is why I don't like to say things like people have mental problems, because I don't believe in that. Some people just don't understand what the problem is. There are many people out here that I believed, and that's another thing with breaking a generational curse of depression. You gotta feel these things. You have to experience these things to take the mask off of these things, to remove the veil for these things. And I say that because another thing, it's so crazy. Another thing with mental health situations is that I don't believe anybody, well, yeah, maybe some people need medication, but I believe that a lot of these things take as a strong look at ourselves, and we're able to rule out many things. I don't believe depression is something that has to be lived with. I believe that just causes for us to have more self-love, lots of loving on self. And think about these things. People hide behind addictions. People hide behind false narratives. People don't want the truth in their face. There's so much trauma. The curse is really the trauma. The curse isn't the thing, what we pass down as lack or not having enough is who did we get this knowledge from? Who told us that what we had is not enough? Who said that we lacked anything? And why do we believe that? Who said there's a middle class, an upper class, and a lower class? Like, who said that? Like, this is just, these are all curses. They're meant to keep you in a box. They're meant to keep you stuck from evolving and waking up to the fact that everything is really the same. Like, nobody is any different. We just all deal with things differently, in different ways, in different forms. You know, there's no person out here that doesn't have a family member that ain't addicted to something or hasn't been addicted to something or know that struggle, you know? But it comes down to, okay, if you see it being plaguing your bloodline, are you going to stop it? You know, are you going to let it continue? Or are you going to be the one that says, no, I'm done with that? You know, for me and my family, again, like I said, the drinking thing, like I don't drink. You know, I had a drink on New Year's, but I don't drink because I don't want my kids to see me drinking. You get what, like, I got kids. A lot of the stuff that, you know, that's another curse right there that we break as parents that are healing, is that just that alone, knowing what we saw and experienced, and, you know, it sets something up where we don't want that for our children. So we're breaking curses all the time. Now, there are definitely, you know, certain curses that are out there that, you know, if we sat down and had a reading, I can, you know, I'm able to tell you what curses are in your bloodline for you to break. But just generally speaking, you know, these are just things that are meant to keep our mind in a small space. And I learned a long time ago that I don't really believe in, you know, being cursed. Yeah, drugs is a thing too. If you think about it, you know, drugs was here because they were brought into, drugs were supposed to be experimental. And they were supposed to pretty much be here to see who would get hooked on them and who wouldn't. That's what they don't want people to know either. But I feel like they did have a target population, but they were really pretty much brought in to see if they would cause a reaction, what the reaction would be. You know, again, it's deeper than people really understand. You know, it's very much deeper than people understand. I said before, a lot of these drugs that came in were introduced because they started realizing that there were people who were different. There were people who thought outside the box, and they tried to bring these drugs in to stunt these people from growing. They tried to bring these, you know, drugs in to give to certain populations in different areas to keep, you know, certain people stuck. You know, so the drug thing was meant for people to get hooked on, but it was also meant for us to evolve and realize how they were using these drugs to keep a whole generation of people stuck. It wasn't a white or a black thing. It wasn't a white or a black thing. That's another way to separate us. But it wasn't a white or a black thing. I do believe that, you know, I believe in reincarnation, and, you know, I believe that our meat suit is how we show up in the world, but that's not how we look in spirit at all. I don't look like Kayla in the spiritual realm. I know that. I've seen what I look like. I don't look like this. So, you know, I think about reincarnation, and I think I could have been a white man in one of my past lives, right? Like, I could have been someone different than I am right now. I probably was. I know I was. I believe that I have been every race there is in a past life. Like, every lifetime I was made to reincarnate in a different meat suit with the same soul, just to see the experience of others in the world and know how people operate. I feel like I've lived many lifetimes. But, you know, this lifetime I came back in a black meat suit, and I'm dealt to face the challenges of being a black woman in this world and being in it, not of it. So, you know, that's what I've learned as well. That's why I'm able to resonate with so many people. That's why I'm able to see so many things from so many different ways. That's why I'm able to tap into different cultures and use my gifts to heal you guys and show you guys different ways to go. Because I've done this before, you know? This is not new to me. It's just maybe a different way that I'm giving the information, but it's not new to me. And you'll learn that about yourselves as well. None of this is new to you. I feel like the messages I give my collective are so different from the messages that any other, you know, reader has, because you guys are meant to learn these things. You know, you're meant to learn the things that I'm giving you. I don't just speak for no reason. I don't think I would be giving these messages for you guys if you didn't need them on your journey. Those of you guys who are light workers, it's why you have to go through so much stuff. And it's why these secrets are being revealed to you on your gifts and how you're supposed to use them and why, and what things you are meant to break, you know? Oh, yeah. Yep. I believe that. It helps us take away from, because if not, then we got to think that we would all be talking about slavery and racism for the rest of our lives. Like that happened, like it'll be like 60, 100, 200 years from now, people will still be talking about black and white. Like, okay, we get it. Yes, we know. But at the end of the day, like, is your soul doesn't have a color. Like, that's the thing. Your soul has no color. Your soul has no color whatsoever. So, and you only really know who you truly are when you're able to go to your first lifetime here. Your first lifetime here. And how do you go there? You go there when your ancestors bring you there. You'll see it through dreams. You'll know who you are. You'll be able to wake up to exactly who you were meant to be in this lifetime. You will know exactly where you came from. You will. When you learn that, I'm trying to tell you, your whole life will change. I'm telling you because it happened to me. Your whole life will change. You're not who you think you are. A lot of these readers be saying that. You don't even know who you are. You don't even know your power. You don't. You don't. But you will. You will. I like the questions. That means you're still growing, but you're on the right path. You're definitely on the right path. Anyone that this message is resonating with, you're gifted. Continue to see what you need to see for yourself. And on the other end, they'll regret that. Why would you continue to come after someone that can see you? My God. Why would you continue to come after someone who can see you before you come? Like, I'm sorry. You gotta laugh at it sometimes, you know? Come on. You gotta laugh at it. It's hilarious. It's so interesting the different lives we have lived. Your messages are awesome and true. Thank you. I feel like we connected. I don't care what nobody say. We connected. You like my sister from a past life. One of my past lives. Keep working with them crystals, y'all. All right. Let's see. Does anybody have any questions? Let me know. If anybody sent a payment to the Cash App, I'm sorry. I'm just running my mouth. I haven't even looked, as you've seen. Let me just check. If you guys have any questions that you want answered, just send over the Cash App and I will get that to you while I am here. All right, I'm going to see what the energy for these index cards is. I said I didn't want to, but I feel like I need to. I'm going to do some crystal cards. As you can see, it's a really chill type energy right now. The kids is napping, so figured it's the best time. And that Hermes information, definitely look up Hermes. Okay, there's only so much information I can give on that topic because a lot of it will come to you and you'll just begin researching and learning, okay? But that was a message from Hermes. And I know I did it before in the past, but again, there are always new people. And even I learn more and I'm able to give a better message as time moves on. So, hey, maybe it'll be better than the last message, okay? Maybe more people will be ready for it at this point. You just never know. Don't ever question how spirit moves. I don't. I stopped. Because when I was getting ready to do this message, and I'm like looking, I'm like, I know I did this before. I feel like I did this Hermes message like a while ago. And they're like, you did. Just do it again. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and argue with y'all. So I ain't got time for it. I don't got time for it. And it's funny because as soon as I open the bag, the ancestor card's here. And every time I see this card, it's always because I'm thinking some smart shit. And I can see my ancestors like, what was that? Nothing. Did you hear that noise? I don't know what that was. Yes, definitely. Email me. Email me. And we can do, if you want, we can do a reading. I'm literally only asking for like $10 for these readings right now. So we can definitely do that. We can get to that if you would like. My email, I'll put it in down here for you. Because you do have the other one, but that storage is getting full. I don't know how. So I made another one. So I'm just going to put it down here and you can email me. Okay. I put it down there for you. Alrighty. If anyone has a question, let me know. Definitely email me. Yeah, it did. It was just the most random time that it that I heard it. It was very weird. Talking about the ancestors and the noise coming out. But it was my son. He is making some type of weird noise over there. So my head's at you. Oh gosh, I just can't. Oh my gosh, they coming through. They coming through. The ancestors want to talk. What y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to talk about? Healing. Okay, so what are y'all healing? You guys are healing for your life purpose. Okay. Oh, I thank you, ancestors. See, I love them. Sorry, I love them. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Okay, so you guys right now are healing. And what are you healing? We keep talking about, you see all this green, right? You see all this green, all this green, all this green. We're talking about the heart chakra. So right now you guys are healing that heart chakra, or you need to. I feel like a lot of you guys have been focused on the higher chakras, like your third eye, your crown. You've been focused on meditating, balancing those out. But now you're being asked to heal that heart chakra because your life purpose is opening up to you. And the only way you can move into your life purpose is by having that healing of your heart. Your life purpose requires you to let go of the mental part of everything and walk into your knowing of your life purpose, being guided by that compass of your heart. So if your heart chakra is blocked off, you are not going to be able to walk properly in your life purpose. It calls for a certain level of compassion. It calls for a deep dive and a deep cleanse in terms of healing, purging out any more shadow energy that may be still lingering, because right now your life purpose is calling you to ascend higher. Okay. Yes. Yep. Yes. That's what I see here. And I like how it came. I'm working. And I like how it came out like this, because it's healing for your life purpose, because it requires you to be compassionate. A lot of you guys out here, your life purpose is to help other people. Okay. This is the only people that I talk to. None of us are selfish individuals that are healers and have taken this path. We have all taken this path to learn, to grow, to evolve, and to help the next. So you guys' life purpose is calling for your heart to be open right now. Okay. It needs to be open. So this is more, again, like I said before, the healing journey never stops. Right now, the focus is on that heart chakra and the color green. You may be seeing a lot of green. Your aura may be green. This is because this is the energy that you guys need to take action on to balance right now. Okay? When you see a color, you need to look up that color and why you're seeing it. Okay? I can't make it up. This isn't from me. It's from them. So if you guys have a green crystal, you should meditate with the green crystal. Again, some of you guys take a shower with your crystal. Like put your crystal in there with you when you take a shower. Something about the steam from the crystal as well. The steam and the crystal, like, the vapor, it's, all that greatness. Expanding your awareness. Your ancestors are coming through a lot more as well. You feel them. You're going through a rite of passage right now. You're learning a lot. And that's why I was able to give you that message that I had for you today that you guys weren't able to receive before. Rites of passage is protected and you're going through it. The card just fell out again. You guys are evolving. You're growing. Okay. Opening up those higher chakras is what I'm hearing. And you guys are tapping into your gifts. Animals. Okay, you guys are connecting to nature more, or you soon will be. I always see a dog in this card. I don't know if you see it right here. Some of you guys may have lost a dog, but I see that your pet, your animal is with you in spirit. Okay, if you can see it, you can see it. If you can't, you can't. Those that have eyes will see. Those that have ears will hear. That applies to everything. Okay. Joy guides. I know this doesn't say this, but you have a lot of spiritual beings around you that want you to experience happiness. So you guys may be like having these moments of having a lot of happy thoughts, joyous thoughts about the future. A lot of you guys have been seeing a lot of your spirit guides and having memories of the past, and they've been bringing you like funny things and memories. This is because they want you to experience joy in your present moment. Okay. Whenever something is going on, they're going to come through and give you something to smile about, is what I hear. Nothing is as bad as it seems, okay? You guys are coming out of a very dark place, not just you, but the world collectively, okay? And you guys are meant to heal it. So you guys feel it. You have to feel it in order to heal it. And this is why I said you guys need to go through that shadow energy right now, because you guys are healers and people need you out here. People need you. People are grateful for the things that you provide, the services that you have and that you offer. Continue to be grateful for the things that you have so that more will be added onto you. The more you heal this shadow, okay, the more you are grateful for the things you learn in that dark time, that dark space, the more wisdom that you are able to ground into your reality and help yourself and others move forward. Okay? Acceptance is key right now. Okay? Because things are opening up to you. Different ways are opening up to you. Different paths are opening up to you. Different thoughts are opening up to you. And nothing is wrong. Remember the card that said the other day there is no such thing as the wrong path for you guys? There isn't. Accept everything that comes your way and just understand, like we said earlier, there are many different planes of reality that things are going on at one time. All right? Accept it all. Go with the flow. Creativity is coming in right now. Some of you guys are feeling more inspired. It's funny that we're talking about, the sacral and I'm wearing orange. You guys are feeling very, very inspired right now. Let that move you forward. Some of you guys are going to create something that's going to, I'm just going to say invention. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to speak anymore on that. But if you are inventing something, don't doubt it. The world needs it. Okay? You are meant to bring peace here. You are meant to be the peace, is what I heard. You are Source's favorite, is what I heard. Hi. How are you? What's wrong? Okay, go ahead and knock on the door. Okay, knock on the door. Okay, I can't help you right now, though. You have to knock on the door. I'm not in there. Sorry. Huh. Goodness gracious. How is she going to wake up and yell at me? I didn't do nothing. Gosh. All right. Protection. You guys have protection around you. I saw the learning in reverse. Okay, that's what I heard too. Not everybody, even though I just spoke about this, not everybody will learn it. Not everybody is meant to be taught what I just spoke. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to go over some people's heads, but others that need to know it will understand exactly what I just read, exactly what I spoke about. And that's the beauty of knowing what you're called to do, because I know that I'm called to empower and protect certain individuals, and it's why I give the messages that I give. Those that don't understand it, those that are not resonating where I am, have not healed enough or have their hearts open enough to be able to receive these messages from my ancestors that I give. And the message that I give to you guys are meant for you guys to take action on your life purpose. Okay? My life purpose, simply put, is tapping in so you know yours. Simply. My life purpose is to awaken you to yours. In whatever way, shape, form, or fashion that comes about, whenever I'm called to take action, it's for you. It's not for me. It's because I'm guided by the Spirit to heal you so that you can learn and understand the importance of your healing. Because Source needs you here as well. Source, the source of your abundance. Your abundance comes from the Source. So does mine. We're tapped into the same energy. You understand? But it must be known to make it manifest. And there are many sleeping individuals. But the Source is always real. Okay? Know all the individuals that have been scattered throughout the world, so that the Most High called us all to wake up. The Most High called a lot of us to wake up. It's in the Bible. Read the Bible if you don't believe me. Okay? Everything that I'm speaking is in the Bible. Most High consciously scattered his chosen all over the world, all over the universe, and set up universal law so that his chosen would always resonate and find each other. In turn, find him. It's a collective awakening, not a singular one. Y'all are all over the place. but we're all healed, and we all have a soul connection and a soul tie to the same source. Get it? That's why when I cry, you cry, we cry together. That's why when I tap into somebody's energy that's sad, I'm sad, because we're connected to the same source. The same source that runs through you runs through me. Just so tapped in that I feel that and know that. And that's why I'm able to speak with such clarity. And this is why when I talk about abundance and I know that it's coming for you, it's coming for you. My abundance has already come. I'm already living in it. I'm already in it. This is not money. This is an energy of life. This is a place of peace. This is a place of empowerment. This is a place of never lacking a thing, because you are extremely grateful for everything that you have. That is abundance. I'm there. And while things could be better, they could fucking be a lot worse if they have been. So I'm grateful. And that's how you guys got to start looking at your life, and you want to manifest as well. You've seen all polarities. You've seen the best of life. You've seen the worst of life. Where are you trying to place yourself? See the best possible outcomes for your situation. No, it can only be better or worse. Always choose the highest vibration. And this will always bring in your manifestation, whatever it is. We're all going through spiritual awakenings. Every single one of us. If you have listened to me, you've gone through at least 4 or 5 by now. You're welcome. It's all because you're aligning to your highest timeline. Clarity. It's all we ever want. It's all we ever want. Okay. Let's get a couple of these cards. Relationship harmony. Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. All right. So whatever situations in your life may have felt strained, know that they're getting a boost of healing. Okay. Healing is there for these situations if you want to heal them. Okay. As always, it's your choice. It is up to you. The energy is here. It will support it. Okay. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And intensification. Whatever you guys are envisioning, it's manifesting quickly. Okay. Because you chose to let your friends help you tap into your true innate power. These things that you guys are manifesting because you loved yourself first. Okay. Whatever it is you guys are writing down, I'm seeing this power with this creativity, with this writing. You guys are, with this imagination, you are manifesting literally every time you write. Every time you write down what you want, you're going to get it. Whoa. Every time you write down what you want, you're going to get it. And it's protected. You're meant to have stability in this lifetime. All right. That's grounding as well. That knowing is grounding. Okay, alchemist in reverse. These people are weird. So that's it. That's all you know about them. They still think throwing you negative energy is going to make something happen, but know that you're on the right path. At this point, every time you get sent one, you just know you're on the right path even more. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. It's like a hater. They wouldn't be hating for nothing. So same thing with a spiritual bully. They only doing it because you're on the right path. But also, when you talk about that North Node energy, it's protected every step of the way. Tell them to try it. They should have tried it, before you started healing. They should have did all that and got it all out before you started healing and getting in your life purpose, because your life purpose is protected by more beings than you can realize. It's protected by the spiritual realm. It's protected by the physical realm. I'm trying to tell you, you guys don't really understand unless you do. Divine Feminine, keep being dedicated. Keep being dedicated, okay? Humor. I said you got to laugh at some of this, right? I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. That's what y'all are doing right now. Again, more green energy. I'm seeing Buddha, okay? Some of you guys are tapping into Buddhist teachings. Very good. If you do that, that is very, very good. That will help you through a lot of tough situations, okay? Buddha is very, very, it's my dog. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. Some of you guys, like I said, you're getting more into your internal energy, your center, your core. And this is what's bringing about your prosperity, okay? As within, so without. Prosperity is here, it's coming. Some of you guys, this is going to be a pay raise. Some of you guys, this is literally money coming in the form of a check. Some of you guys are going to be getting compensated for your grievances. Some of you guys, your city is going to be paying you. Some of you guys, your state is going to be paying you. Some of you guys, the federal agencies are going to be paying you. I don't know who you are. I'm just getting what I'm getting. Money is coming to you. Some of you guys, you need to think back to like 2 years ago when you got a reading and you saw that you were about to get a windfall. You saw in the cards a windfall. You didn't know when this was coming. This is the prosperity that was promised to you then. Oracle cards, okay? You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Trust yourself, okay? Again, you are the angel that people are needing. Take away from the physical thought of what you're doing and how you're doing it and realizing that you are an angel in these people's lives and give the messages that Spirit is calling you to give them the way they call you to give them, okay? Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Here's the thing, you guys that are readers out here, people pray to God. They don't realize it, but people pray to God and He sends you. Continue to do what you do with dignity, with love, with compassion, and with honesty. Because people need you. You are a lot of answered prayers out there. For the ones of you that are real, keep doing it for the right reason. Don't doubt yourself or your gifts or the messages that come. You're an earth angel. That people still don't understand the connection. Why do you think they be having a thought and you just pop up? They asked for you indirectly. You have the connection, the direct line to the Most High, to the divine realm, to the heavens. Okay? So when people pray to heaven, when they pray for a miracle, when they pray for guidance, when they pray for clarity, Most High says, all right, go ahead, take action. You don't know who these people are, but you are an answered prayer. Hold your purpose and your vision and do it for the right reason. Do it to bring balance. Do it because Most High said you are the one to bring the justice to the 3D reality. You are the justice. By you following that passion, by you following that calling, by you feeling driven, by you knowing that the world needs you, by you really understanding the universal flow and doing this, you will be blessed. You are bringing balance here. Your career brings fairness and protection to those who need your help. And that's why it's bigger than the money. If it ain't about the money. I don't know why that song just came through. I don't know. Who was that? T.I.? I don't know. I don't even listen to him, but that just came through. But for y'all, it ain't about that. And that's why you're going to be blessed with that. You see what I'm saying? Because it wasn't about that, you'll be blessed with that. Why you think you keep seeing the prosperity? If it was just about the money, you would have had that already. You see what I'm saying? You would have had that then, and you wouldn't be where you are now. But because it wasn't about the money, you're going to get the money and the love and the job and the house and the car and the dogs and the cat and whatever you want. Because that's what prosperity is to you. Whoever you're thinking about, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek, and I'm sorry, this ain't ending. I just heard this is for L. Okay, so wait till he's done. This ain't ending. Death in reverse with this is the one. Ain't nothing end. Just faux L. That's what I heard. And some of you guys, it's time to take a life review. Okay? Creative spark is what I'm seeing. School. Some of you guys teaching in school. School and teaching. Some of you guys out there, like I said, when the teacher is ready, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I guess it's the same for the teachers. When the teacher is ready, the student appears. Whatever the case, I guess it's the same thing. Remember, we just talked about polarities, right? So school, the answer that you're seeking involves going to school. We just did that. We just had a teacher-student session. Teaching, you inspire people to learn, okay? So some of you guys are meant to teach and help other people evolve and grow. Family, your loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose, okay? So for you guys, there's something here about you are teaching families and how to heal. You are healing family units. Okay, some of you guys are going to start a family healing business, and it will be prosperous. I heard practice makes perfect.
What the? Wait, really? It's a central love.
All right. Anyone that needs any questions answered, let me know. Before I get out of here, you can leave it in here. It will be $10. If anybody wants a personal reading, my email is up there. And you can send me.
Get recycling. Get recycled.
$10 for, sorry, I'm reading something. $10 for your reading. Okay? What is the overall energy? Rebirth. So a complete change, a complete shift, an utter new reality is what I heard. Let's get these real quick before I get out of here. What are the index cards? I saw 1010, seeing 39. Okay, number 39. Some of y'all keep seeing the number 12. I saw it earlier this morning too. So 12 is very important. Look up the number 12 and why that's important for you. Number 12. 1 and 2. The 1 is the magician. The 2 is the high priestess. There you go. There's a reason why you're seeing it. You're being guided to trust what you see and manifest accordingly. All right. That's what you're seeing when you're seeing 12. And know that you're co-creating at the same time. You're not doing it alone. You're seeing what you're being shown. You got to be shown something by a higher power. So there's your Trinity right there. Always remember that. You wouldn't be seeing it if it wasn't being shown to you. Okay. We are one. We got some spirit babies here. Hold the vision, slow and steady. What do we got? Divine intervention. Okay, it's happening. Oh, I love being the one to bring divine intervention to the city that I'm in. Oh, I know I do this all the time. I know I cause shifts all the time. I know this. But it's good to see it. Just leave it up to people. They won't tell you that you're doing anything, making no changes. But I just saw the city with the shift that's occurring. It makes sense as to why I was getting all the alarms I've been hearing lately. All right, what do you guys need to know from the index cards? What's the T? I'm tired of the gang stalking. We know. 1010. You have people that will leave you because of me. I am not for everyone. Okay, so some of you guys may be feeling like you were called to be isolated. You're not for everyone. Everyone is not going to be able to handle you. That's okay. Everything happens for a purpose. Spirit says, try it if you want to. I don't know. Your ancestors is always here. There's always that energy that's like back up. So that's that protection energy. Again, we got workplace upgrade or a pay raise. It's coming. Don't worry. Okay? Some of you guys, you're thinking about completely taking another position, another company. Go for it. It's time for a change. The year's just started. Do it now. Trust yourself. Yeah, someone out there, on to the next. It's time for something new. You've outgrown what you have done or what you're doing. Don't worry about nothing in between. God will move heaven and hell for you. When you're called to do something, do it. Don't ask about the hows, the whens, the whys. Do what you're called to do. The sun will always come out for you tomorrow, my child. Let's see. Your whole life is about to change. Never question what you see. Okay? Count your blessings. I just saw 1818. I'm lifting up, removing the veil. I'm glad this came out because I said this during the reading. The veil is being removed. It's like literally being ripped off for some of you guys. Like what you guys couldn't see, you're like about to see something. Or you are. That's how it's happening for you. One day, like you wake up and you got a certain amount of knowledge, and then by the time the day's over, you learn 20 new things. That's what your journey does for you, okay? Higher ups are losing positions, and this card came out. So if you guys are dealing with these individuals, I know they're in my energy, well, they're about to be losing positions because of this type of weird ass energy that they be projecting to the collective, because they do it. They go in the readings of the tarot readers, and they do a lot of weird stuff. You have no more karma to pay, though. Y'all could only see the cards that I don't show because the energy would be way too heavy. But I had to show that because this card right here has been coming up in my readings like the past 2 days, 3 days that I've been doing this. So I know they watch me as well. It's all right. Along with the Masons, the Masonic lodges, and all that stuff, because they want to know how I know what I know. Well, I talk to God, and He tells me. So I don't know. Sorry. It's not because of any rituals or nothing weird stuff like that. It's because I need to know what I need to know. Imagine if I didn't know what I know. I need to know what I gotta know. So, some of you guys, this is the energy around you. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's only all this lawyer energy and all this, court energy is coming out because, again, that's the energy that you guys are in. You guys are in the energy of bringing justice, so justice is being brought to you. So this is why there's an energy, why we all keep seeing justice card and all of these things about scales and, Libra energy. It's the time for it. Because God is doing this, not us. We just keep picking up on the same messages because He want to keep letting people know that I haven't forgotten. Vengeance is mine. Okay? Just because she ain't out here talking about judgment every day doesn't mean it's not happening. Damn. All righty. All right. Keep speaking up for yourself and others. Those of you guys that have positions to do so, keep speaking up for yourself and others. And don't worry about it. Know that money is coming to you. You're not always supposed to know when. That's the thing with you. Because for a lot of us that can see, we don't get surprised. Allow no one to stop your purpose. We don't get surprised. So sometimes when we see in cards like abundance is coming, money is coming, we're like, yeah, okay, we've heard that, but we got to be surprised. So there's some things that you guys have been told that you were supposed to manifest that you thought were going to manifest as far as financially for you a while ago, but you're like, damn, am I not a manifester because I can't get this? I did this ritual, I did this money spell, and you can do a money spell on yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do a ritual to increase your finances. There's nothing wrong with that. You're doing it to yourself. You're not sending any negative energy to yourself. You know what I mean? So you can do that. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do a money ritual for yourself. I would advise every spiritual person out there to do a money ritual for themselves. If you know that people are working against your money, why would you not be doing more energy work around it? That doesn't make sense. So don't listen to that talk. I don't even know. I lost my thought. But yeah, what is there to fear? I am always near. Oh yeah, very invasive. Very invasive. They're so invasive right now. Who are you telling? Who are you telling? Who are you telling? They don't know. They don't know personal boundaries. They really don't. They don't know about personal boundaries and how enough is enough. Always listen to your heart first. It's where I am. Again, it's heart energy. But you see, just how invasive they are, how invasive we can be too. I can get into it if I wanted to. We ain't doing the tit for tat. We're not doing the tit for tat, but I could. You see what I'm saying? So don't play with me on these lives. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me on these lives. Okay. So let them keep being invasive. The more invasive they get, the closer they get, the more I can see. The talents that are utilized are the ones that grow. So the ones that test me only help them grow. I love what I do here. I'm bringing you justice in the 3D realm. Lean on me, not your own understanding. Huh? Yeah. Why? Where's Daddy? Did you knock on the door so we can hear you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll be done in 1 second. So, if nobody has any other questions, I'm about to get out of here. That was the energy, so I just picked it up for y'all. Again, anybody want a reading, go to my email, all right? Send me over the Cash App, the $10, okay? Everything that I get is going to the GoFundMe. So you can send it over to the GoFundMe, or you can send it to my Cash App. I get it quicker that way. It's all linked. Whoa. Final card, and I'm going to get out of here. What does the collective need to know? And my $10 isn't going to stay $10 very long. So get in on it. All right. What do we need to know? One more card right here. Positive energy for this collective before I go. Archangel Michael, come in and transmute this negative energy into positive energy that we can use for our highest good. As I say it, so shall it be. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Your highest timeline is opening up to you. Okay? You just said that. Your highest timeline is opening up to you. That's the energy. And I like that it's positive. Despite all the negative shit that we be talking about, I like how they bring it back in. The talents that are utilized are the ones that will grow, okay? So even when it comes to this, some of you guys, your gifts are around this energy are growing because you're meant to expose it. You're meant to call it for what it is and call it out. And you're meant to bring justice. You're meant to bring people. You're meant to bring people down. There are people in positions of power that are supposed to be not there because your purpose is supposed to be awakening you to awaken them that they're doing something wrong. I am so proud you did it. We did it. That old chapter cycle is done now. Congrats. My child, I have been waiting to connect with you. So for those of you guys, now is the time to commune with the Most High. He's been waiting for you. Some of you guys may not have believed in the past, but maybe what's going on in your reality is making you believe in something higher. And you need to know that the Most High doesn't fault you for not believing. He's just saying thank you for believing. Also, I read something in the Bible the other day about the sins of the father do not fall upon the child. Meaning, okay, how if, say, like we talk about these generational curses, for instance, and how our parents, right, they always talk in the Bible about the father, right, because whatever. So they say if the father, sinned and didn't live righteous, and, if the son any son chose to live righteously and follow the right way or whatever, that he would be blessed. He would not inherit the karma of his father. For some reason, I feel like the teaching here is that, we pay for the curses, we pay for the sins of our forefathers, and that's not true. When you form a connection and a relationship with the Most High, then your karma has been cleared because you have consciously chose to walk in the righteous path, whereas every individual comes face to face with the choice to walk the conscious path. How does the child become responsible for the choice of their parent? It doesn't work that way. So like I said before, you guys are never cursed. You guys can always go and repent and ask for forgiveness, and that relationship will be there. There's nothing that you have done that will stop you from having a connection with God. He is waiting for you, literally. And that's why that card came out. My child, I have been waiting to connect with you. Nothing you have done in this lifetime can go unforgiven if you ask, okay? I am sending in your ancestors to help you. Don't ever think that anything you have done in this lifetime will go unforgiven, and God will not love you despite what you did before you knew him. You understand what I'm saying tonight, okay? And when I talk about knowing him, that's a personal connection and relationship to God. I'm not just talking about you go to church, you talk about God, this and that, and you praise and you're a Bible thumper and that. No, I'm talking about knowing God. When you know God, then you know that he forgives everything and he holds no grudges. And that is why we are called to be made in his image and likeness. Because if we understand that there is never a grudge that we hold on another person, we truly fulfill our purpose as being earth angels here. We're not called to be right or wrong. We're called to be loving and healing embodiments of the divine in physical form. Okay? And this is why when things get out of hand for us, we got to remember whose battles these actually are. We're here for the love portion, not the fighting portion. You get it? When we got to fight, that's when we call on him and our angels and our ancestors. Everything else is meant to be done in love. When people want to throw their magic at us, we're meant to be met with love. So they know when it's happening and they send in that energy, not you. You do nothing. You don't got to do a return to sender. You don't even got to say nothing. Your ancestors already know before you did. And they're already defending it before you're able to take out that candle, before you're able to do that return to sender. They've already done it. And this is another thing that you learn. This has nothing to do with you. This battle is not yours. Your battle is the one to keep that heart open. Don't ever get it confused. Your battle is not to fight the forces that be. Your battle is to keep that heart open every single day and allow the Most High to fight your battles. That's it. Because you're worthy to live this life the way you are being called to. Oh, yeah, they are. I love it. It's funny. 5 of Wands in reverse. That's the energy. Divine Masculine. Taking that action. Letting go of the mental confusion, listening to spirit. This is not just a man. I'm saying you guys are taking action to receive the messages from spirit. And in doing so, what is coming in your energy is justice. By you listening to your higher power, because you are a higher being here, get it? That's the thing this message had for us too, is that we're only looking at our 3D. We are higher beings of reality. Understand, we are spiritual beings first, then human beings second. We were we were forgetting our spiritual side. We were forgetting the way things really worked for us. And by us opening up to spirit and balancing out our spirituality and our practicality, this is why we are getting the abundance that we're getting. This is why we're removing burdens. This is why 10 of Swords in reverse is here, and why we're being met with people and opportunities to grow and expand, and why we're closing out cycles and tapping into our heart and realizing what it is that we actually want, and letting go of betrayal and heartache and mental entrapment and becoming free and independent. This is what we're doing. So what is the energy? 10 of Cups. It's the energy. 10 of Cups. Whatever way, shape, form, and fashion, I see happiness here. This message was beautiful. From the beginning to the end of it, it was beautiful. Nothing to be worried about. Now is a period of giving and receiving the spirit. This is also the card of charity. Give when you can, because you never know when you'll need a blessing. This is what I hear with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is humanitarian work. The Six of Pentacles is straight earth angel energy. Giving because you can. Give because you can. And watch how you are blessed as well. Some of you guys are just called to give. That's it. Divine Feminine, you know who you are. Keep being who you are. We got Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine on the table. Y'all are powerful together. You're powerful individually. Keep knowing who you are. Keep knowing your power. Don't come off that throne. Don't come off that throne to address no peasants. That's it. Remember that. Fortune favors the brave, y'all. Okay? This is your destined life. Your fortunate life. The wheel is in your favor. Okay? No more bad luck. No more things happening that weren't supposed to. No, the wheel is in your favor. And the only way it will change is if you stop. If you stop going, that wheel stops spinning. Okay? You're powerful. Keep going. Love y'all.